good people, trust you are well in the Lord. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, karibu sana. The show name is called Find Your Feet. We are all about encouraging and inspiring the young generation, and I hope you will find your feet here. Karibu sana kwa show and feel at home. Welcome to yet another episode, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing to this YouTube channel for more goodies, for more ideas, for more videos, impacting videos, and you will like it. Episode, we are going to talk about social media addiction or breaking free from social media addiction, because I've realized most of us nowadays, in the life that we are living now, we are so much addicted to social media and the things happening around social media, and we think it's the real life, of which it's not. Some things happening, they're just fake. Kama vile anasemanga, fake it till you make it, because that is one thing I've come to realize. And we are so much pressured to do those things without knowing where the person started or how she or he became fame or reached to that point. For instance, let me give you an example with myself. For me, I used to think life in social media is real, only to realize that you have to put on fake nails, makeup, and you have to even borrow clothes to look nice on social media. Like, you really even have to rent shoes, because I remember when I did my first song, I had to borrow the shoes. Like, I had one pair of shoes, so I had to borrow another pair of shoes so that I can really look nice on that video, and with different clothes and different shoes. I didn't know that it was all a fake thing, like it used to be. Like, you really have to spend for you to look good. Like, you have to do almost everything to please people without realizing it's you and you alone. Like, by the end of the day, the things you are doing, what you are having, it's not yours. Like, it's all in vain. You get? But it's not in a bad way. Okay, borrowing those stuffs to make your thing successful, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad way. You're trying to just make things work out, of which you are exaggerating by doing what you're not able to do. You get? So social media is not it's not a bad place. Actually, it's not bad, but people are using it in a bad way, in a very bad way nowadays, such that you will think everything or everyone or every person you meet when you're on social media is a bad person, of which it's not. We can still use it in a very good way and make it useful to our lives, and try as much as possible not to get addicted or to get useful than usual. At least try to be yourself. Sometimes you can even do the real things, like not faking. Like, for me, Leo, I was like, si lazima ni put hizo fake nails, si lazima ni put on makeup, si lazima ni... I really have to be me. Like, be the real you. At least for once, ukwe real. Uwache kuwa kila time you are fake, and that is why we are seeing that social media life is fake, just because we have refused to accept our lives, to accept who we are. So here you go, guys. I have some points that can help you break free from social media addiction. First, challenge yourself to go on a certain time without social media. Like, you have to set a time and say, now I have to do this. I'm getting a little bit off social media because I have important things I have to attend to. and I'm feeling that I'm wasting a lot of time on a social media, and it's not making things work out the way I want. You get? So that is one. You have to challenge yourself. Okay, yeah. Now second is to delete apps or disable notification or set limits, and stick to them. You set limits and stick to them, like really stick to what you're doing. Like nasema leo nafanya hivi, and you stick with the words. You get? That way it will help you. So another one is dedicate time for hobbies and activities. Hobbies like reading, taking a walk, maybe visiting a friend and discuss some few things that will help you grow together. Maybe something is going on with your life and you feel you need someone to talk to. That way is better than spending all your time on social media, of which you won't get everything that you wanted. Like you won't get satisfied with some of the things that's, you know, that feeling of talking to someone one-on-one. It helps healing. Like it helps being yourself, like when I feel like, yeah, I have someone to talk to, and this way I'll be somehow helped, and it will somehow work out. So try as much as possible to dedicate your time for hobbies such as those I've mentioned, and you will thank me later. There are other ways of reducing the social media pressure. Because we are so much pressured. Like me, at some point I felt I'm so much pressured because I had to do some stuffs and they're not coming out the way I want. Like before starting this show, I was really recording a lot of stuffs, rehearsing a lot, and trying to do like some other people the way I want, the way I see them acting. And I used to hate myself because it's not coming out the way I want. So that way I got pressured a lot. I really got a lot of pressure, and I was like, wow, nitapata depression when I'm still young, and I don't want that to happen to me at all. So I had to write down my notes just to try to encourage myself, of which you can't really encourage yourself, yourself, and unless you have someone you talk to and try to heal. You get? So I was so pressured, and I was like, I really have to avoid such things. But you know, sometimes some things, they are inevitable. Like you can't really get rid of them just like that. You really have to work on it. Like you really have to practice. You really have to decide. Make decisions. Help a lot. Like you decide and stick to what you decide. Ucheki, like venye tumesema, stick to the limits. Set the limits and stick to them. So now, one is to avoid and unfollow contents that pressure you. That way it will help you, because maybe you're watching something that is not helpful to your life, and it will somehow distract your mind. It will make you feel bad. It will spoil your mood. It will make you like go out there and start fighting with other people. Like for me, I used to be in a very, very bad mood. Like, why is my things not working like of this person, or like of those contents I've been watching? Like I've been watching so much content and they are not even helping me in any way. So I'm feeling so useless. I'm feeling wasted. I've wasted my credit. I've wasted my bundles, until I came to realize sometimes avoiding them and unfollowing such contents will help you improve, will help you at least come back to your senses and start afresh. Because for me, avoiding and unfollowing for some time, it helped me to come back with a fresh mind, fresh thoughts, and even fresh contents. Because this is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something else. When I was starting, I wanted to start my show. I wanted to do something else, and I'm sure it wouldn't have worked out the way I wanted. And that is why sometimes God does some things with the reason. Like he can obstruct you from doing something to just show you what is good for you and what suits you. You get. For me, I feel like it really helped me, and I thank God it worked the way it worked, because maybe I would have done something that is not even helping the society, it's not helping even this young generation. And so another one is to remind yourself that that contents on social media does not represent real life. Like what I mean, it does not present real life. It's by, like, you watch some things and you're like, I really want that thing. Because I remember one day I saw something online and I was, let me try this. I really tried, and it was all fake. Like, it was fake, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart. It's like vile wanasemanga, what you ordered versus what you got. At some point, I felt so heartbroken, and I realized that it's not what it seems to be. Like, there's so much on it. Like, you really have to put more effort. You really have to overspend. Not really overspending, but you really have to put more effort, like to put an extra coin for it to look better and work, because good things does not come easily. You really have to work on them. And so that is one thing I keep on reminding myself, that things on social media, contents on social media does not represent real life. Most of them are fake, and that is why we have to be ourselves. Like, we have to be us. Be you. Accept yourself the way you are. It doesn't matter if kama kuna vitu huwezi afford, just agree you can't afford. Don't just fake life because you want to please people, and then by the end of the day itakuwa ni wewe na ni wewe peke yako. Like, utakuwa tu solo, like overspend, and then you will be like, oh my God, I wish I did it the way it appeared, than kuweka kachumbari mingi alafu inichome baadaye na pilipili na cheki. Another thing is self-acceptance. Accept yourself. Be yourself. Don't want to be like other person. Don't admire to be like that person you see on social media, because they put more effort and they've spent a lot of money to be who they are on that social media. So hata maybe ukimuuliza makeup yake ni how much, utaona hiyo ni rent yako. Oh my goodness. Like, kuna mtu aliniambia, like, I used to see her look really nice. She was working around me, and I'm like, wow, where did you get your makeup? Where can I get it? Can I afford it? And she's like, this one, yeah, you can afford it. It's only 10,500, something like that. And I'm like, what? That time I couldn't even afford a house of 4,000. 4,000, can you imagine? And the makeup is 10,500. So you can imagine you saving for the makeup, and you're not even able to pay your rent. Actually, you're not able to pay your rent on time, and the makeup is 10,500. I was like, what? Acha tu ikae. When the time comes, I'll just get there. So I decided to be myself, because niliona some things we do, like nimekuwa na hiyo stuff, and then I want to buy exactly like it, and I will end up being like broke, because that is all I had. And I had to do some things. So utapata unafungiwa hao for 2 months because you bought a makeup, and that makeup can't even speak on your behalf. Like, it can't even talk to your landlord and tell her, don't lock my door. You get it? So let's be ourselves. at least it helped me to be who I am, to accept me. If you see me somewhere without makeup and be like, wow, ule amesota siku hizi hata hapakangi makeup, that is how people think. Especially for me, niliishi kufikiria hivyo. Kama nilikuwa naona mtu ako na makeup and then ime happen leo nimemuona hana makeup, I was huyo siku hizi amesota. But it's not like that for me. Yangu iko hapa kwa nyumba. Leo nimeamua sijipaki because I want to be to be me. I want to be natural. I want to be, at least I want to look real. The way I go, me, I don't put on makeup when going to work. Even people get confused when I apply makeup and when I don't, because nimezoea kukaa hivyo natural. And it's not that I am not able to buy makeup now. I am, but at least I want to get peace of mind, not to be distracted by those expensive things that I can't afford. So at least let us be ourselves, accept who you are, because that is who you are. When times comes, you will be the next person God wants you to be. So don't rush. Don't even think of comparing yourself to other people. When the time is right, God will make everything happen. That's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so glad that you made it today, and I will be forever grateful for your time. You're always precious to me. Kindly remember to subscribe, comment, share, and let me know how you find my contents. If they are boring, if they are encouraging, inspiring, it's all good. At least nijue naelekea wapi, nisikuwe tu nawapea hopes and breaking some people's hearts. That wouldn't be my wish at all. I really want to encourage you guys. Make sure that you get the best from this content, from this show. The show is Find Your Feet, and I want to make sure that you always fit in. Thank you so much. May God bless you as you continue supporting this channel, and may God see you through in whatever you do, whatever you pray for. May He fulfill your heart's desire. Thank you so much. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.